This is the Godox Cube C. It's a 24-bit wireless microphone system that's compatible with pretty much anything. So it can be used with your camera, computer, or mobile devices. So I really like the size of this thing. I've reviewed a few wireless mics like this on my channel, and I'm impressed with what Godox has come out with to stand out from the other brands. Oh yeah, everything you hear in this video will be straight out of this mic system without any post-editing other than some gain adjustments. I am going to have a short comparison section later against the DJI Mic Mini because I know people are going to ask about it, so I'll make sure to note which mic I'm using in that test. But first, let's go over the specs of the Cube C. Like I was saying in the beginning, this is a high-res wireless lavalier mic that can be used with pretty much any of your recording devices. Everything is held in this storage box, but inside the box is this really small charging case that you can take out and toss into your camera bag. It holds two mics and a receiver. The transmitters are really tiny at just 0.98 inches by 0.96 inches, and they're 0.49 inches thick. They only weigh 7 grams each, so they won't be pulling down on your shirt when you have it mounted on there. There are different ways to mount the transmitters actually. There's a magnet that's already on them that you just take off and mount it behind your shirt and then attach the mic on there. Then there's a clip that attaches magnetically to the transmitter so you can clip it onto things. And finally there's a lanyard that you can wear around your neck and then attach the mic on there, magnetically again. There's only one button on the mic that's used to power it and pair it to the receiver. It's also used to turn on and off the noise cancellation. Oh man, it's hot. But here's a Godox Cube C. The noise cancellation is off. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Alright, noise cancellation's on. How's it sounding? It's not too noisy over here. It is breezy. Is there a difference? Can you tell? Did it do a good job? We'll see. And here's the main receiver that you can clip onto the hot shoe of your camera or onto a cold shoe. My kit also comes with a USB receiver that you can use to plug into your phone or camera if it accepts USB-C audio. It definitely works with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in case anyone was wondering. There's no displays or anything on the receiver, but it does a good job of signaling the features that are on the mic. On each side is an indicator light to let you know if the transmitters are paired up with it. On the top is the mode button and the safety track button that lets you switch between stereo, mono, or to turn on the safety track. In safety mode, the right channel will record audio with -6 decibel gain. The mode and safety track buttons are also used to adjust the output volume in 3 levels, which are indicated by the 3 lights between the buttons. Also, just so you know, the stereo and safety modes are only available when connecting the receiver to a camera with a 3.5mm TRS cable. On one side of the receiver is a USB-C port that you can use to charge the receiver if you're not going to use the case to charge it. It can also be used to connect the receiver to your phone with a USB-C to C or USB-C to Lightning cable. On the other side is the 3.5mm port to connect it to your camera. This side also has a power button that's also used to pair the receiver and to turn on noise cancelling. When you're using the small USB-C receiver with your phone, you can fine-tune the settings with the Godox app. For example, there's 2 different noise cancelling levels that you can choose from within the app, as well as the volume adjustment. The Cube C provides premium audio with its 48 kHz 24-bit sampling rate, over 70 decibel signal-to-noise ratio, and a max 115 decibel sound pressure level. It uses automatic level control technology to help prevent clipping and safeguard the quality of your audio by dynamically managing peak sounds. Each transmitter and receiver have a battery life of 10 hours on a single charge. With a 2300 mAh charging case, you can get 3 additional charges on everything to give you 40 hours of total use. They state that it has a 300-meter transmission range thanks to its high-gain antenna to enhance RF resistance. So let's head outside and test it out. Alright, I got the Godox microphone here on my chest. We're gonna do a range test in this heat. It's hot. You're gonna hear me complain a lot about this heat. And let's just walk that way, see how far. I'll just talk and well, I guess I don't know when it disconnects, huh? I'll just keep walking and talking and we'll find out when it disconnects. 3, 2, 1. All right, direction track. And in order for this to sync up, let's do 1, 2, 3. Sync this up to drone. How far can this mic reach? I'm between the, I'm so hot. The receiver. It might, if I turn around, it might be better, it might be connected again. I'm not sure, I can't tell. The I don't know how far that is. It seems pretty far. If you're filming this far out with the microphone, I don't know what you're filming, but I'd like to know. Post it, send me the link. Oh man, I don't even know if you can hear me right now through the microphone receiver, but I'm assuming you can because it's pretty clear. There's nothing in between me and the receiver now. I'll be real mad if it broke up like 10 steps away from this thing and I've been walking this whole time. So how did that do? When did the mic break up? Hopefully it made it a good distance before it broke up, but I guess we're finding out together. All right, come back, drone, come back. Good boy. I don't know how far 300 meters is. Was that even 300 meters? Either way, the mic definitely works better with a clear line of sight to the receiver. Now let's head back out and do a quick comparison against the DJI Mic Mini. All right, let's do a quick little test between the Godox Cube C and the DJI Mic Mini. Over here is the Cube C and the Mic Mini over here. They're both connected to the receivers and then split it into the main camera so that there's no variables other than the mic itself. Let's do a blind test, so make this a little more fun. Microphone 1, how's it sounding? Can you tell the difference? It's a little bit breezy, it's not too bad. I wish it was more breezy because it's super hot out here. And then mic 2, how's mic 2 sounding? It's still hot, weather hasn't changed in the past 2 seconds. But how's microphone 2 sounding? And now let's go, right here is the answer to mic 1 and mic 2, which one's which, and how's it sounding? So what'd you think? And keep in mind that the Godox, as I'm posting this video, is $40 cheaper than the DJI. So if you do decide to get the Cube C, here's everything that you'll get in the box. Here's the packaging. Let's open it up. Instruction manual and some stickers for the mics. And here's the storage box that holds everything. TRS to TRS cable, USB-A to C data cable, Lightning to USB-C cable, 2 lanyards to attach the mics to. Here's the USB-C receiver. 2 magnetic clips, my eyebrows, 2 windscreens, and here's the charging case. Inside are the 2 transmitters. They both have magnets connected to them. And finally, the main receiver. And that's everything. Now again, I have the Combo Kit 2, which comes with the main receiver and the Type-C receiver. There's also the Kit 1 that comes with just the main receiver and 1 transmitter. The Kit 2 comes with the main receiver and 2 transmitters. And then Combo Kit 1, that's similar to the Combo Kit 2 that I have, doesn't come with a Lightning to USB-C cable. Are you as confused as I am? I'll have all the different options linked in the description so you can check it out yourself. Alright, I need to figure out how far 300 meters is. See ya.